I'm an Israeli. I was born in Israel. I even perceive myself as an Israeli patriot. I care about Israel. I belong to Israel. I'm attached to Israel. Don't speak about symmetry because there is no symmetry. I would even suggest that there is no conflict. Was there a French-Algerian conflict? There was a brutal French occupation in Algeria, which came to its end. And there is no Israeli-Palestinian conflict. There is a brutal Israeli occupation which must come to its end one way or the other. In our backyard, there is a regime which is today by far one of the most cruel, brutal tyrannies on earth. And I know what I say because I cover it for 40 years. And this regime cannot be defined but as an apartheid. Two peoples live on one piece of land. One people has all the rights in the world, and I'm talking now only about the occupied territories. One people has all the rights in the world. The other people has no rights whatsoever. It looks like apartheid. It talks like apartheid. It is apartheid. And nobody can contradict it. Go to the Jordan Valley. See the prosperity in the settlements, and then go and see the Palestinians who live there without electricity, without water, without any rights. And then tell me if it's apartheid, or you might invent it another title.
All the crimes done by the French president and the French government in the past, that is killing 15 million Al Jazeera Muslims also. When they are not ready to listen a single statement against the French president, how come French government expect the Muslims, 2 billion Muslims, to hear whatever they like and see whatever they like about our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? It is not at all possible. There has to be certain limits, Lakshman Rekha, for everyone to abide. Allah says in the Quran, do not revile the gods of other religions, lest in ignorance they may revile Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is the law of Islam. We should not revile the deities of any religion. That has to be taken into consideration by the Western government. Any law which they are having on their land, they need to make
Sebastian Farsis, before I go across to the other guest.
Mr. Ilyas, what do you have to say about this whole issue?
See, the first rule of Islam and Allah Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that no innocent man, woman and child should be killed. Israel has killed more than 3 lakh innocent Palestinians in the last 70 years. This is also oppression and barbarity, and if in retaliation Hamas is attacking and killing women and children, then it is also barbarity and deserves to be punished. The second point is that the Westerners who bought the Jews of Israel and established the Balfour Declaration in Palestine are the same Westerners who barbarically ruled India for 200 years and destroyed it, and again they are destroying Palestine through Israel. The third and important point is that every time Israel breaks the rules and agreements of international conventions, United Nations, and now it has stopped the food and water supply of more than 20 lakh Palestinians and plans to kill them in mass genocide. And for that every good nation is condemning Israel and its tyrant supporters. The fourth and last point is, from Mahatma Gandhi to Vajpayee and from Vajpayee to Narendra Modi, the stand of India is clear in the United Nations that Israel should accept Palestine as an independent state. The fighting should stop and the two-state theory should be implemented. Palestine will rule independently from Jerusalem to the surrounding areas, and Israel will rule from Tel Aviv. A tyrant like Netanyahu is not understanding this whole issue.
Mr. Ilyas, I want to know that you are saying that Jews are committing oppression against Palestine, but the incident that we have seen 3 days ago, is it the right way to counter an opposition, the way women and children were killed? Is this the right way?
Every next day Israel kills innocent women and children and no news channels broadcast it. There's no debate about it and you never invite me. 3 lakh innocent women and children have been killed by Israel. It is also oppression and terrorism. The innocent women and children killed by Hamas, it is also terrorism. Strict action should be taken against both of them and they should be punished till they regain their senses and all the lives of innocents are saved. BJP MPs were speaking against terrorism. I appreciate it. Sadhvi Pragya terrorist. These are the people who released terrorist Colonel Purohit and made him a member of parliament. He is the one who killed innocent Indians in a masjid with a bomb blast, and Shahid Hemant Karkar have exposed him.